How's it going, YouTube? This is Trainer GI, and today we have another PSA submission. 100 cards, all Sun and Moon era. It's pretty fresh put together. You might be able to hear the printer in the background right now. That's how fresh this is. I just finished putting it in. Gonna have this video done, pack this up, and this will go out today. But yeah, all Sun and Moon era, 100 cards. As always, we won't really go too in-depth with a lot of these just because we'll see it when they come back. And yeah, let's just take a look what's going in here. All right, we got Arcanine, S1, SM1S, Tapu Lele full art. Man, I remember when this card was, it was like $100, $125 for a raw copy because it was so playable. It was nuts. I mean, that was English, but it's insane. Definitely have a lot of memories of this because everybody, that's what you wanted to pull. We got Gyarados, SM3N. Do a little further zoom. There we go. Got Mewtwo GX. I believe this is Shining Legends. Entei GX full art. Ooh. Got the Shining Mew. Look at the texture on that. Hope that's not a dent. Nope, just wiped it off. Piece Dust. Piece Dust, false alarm. Yeah, great card though. And then right behind it we have the Shining Jirachi. We got Gyarados, SM4A. Pheromosa GX Hyper. Man, hopefully that's dust too. It is dust all over the place. I guess when you're dealing with cardboard all the time and packaging and etc., even when you clean, it's a dust bowl. Got Empoleon Hollow. Pokemon Fan Club. Always really like this artwork. I like the vintage XY artwork a little better, but still a nice card. We have Leafeon GX, SM5S. It's crazy they got all these numbers, letters, and everything for these sets. Dragonstorm, Kingdra GX, Gyarados. Always thought this was a pretty cool one. Kawaii artwork. Reshiram GX, full art. Sigilyph. Got a weird fascination with Sigilyph. Kind of like Sigilyph a lot, actually. Don't know why, just do. Never used him in the games, never anything like that. Just, I don't know, kind of like him. We got Sigilyph full art. And then we got the Sigilyph Hyper Rare. I have a feeling Hyper Rares are going to be something someday. People are going to also be like, oh, those were actually really cool. And instead of being like, oh, those sucked. But we'll see. Time will tell. I don't really particularly like this one. I don't think it's bad because it's a Hyper Rare. I just think it's a bad artwork altogether of Sceptile. But to each their own. We have Kyogre Hollow, SM7. I always really like this one too. The was this paintbrush or magical brush or something? I don't remember, but either way, it's really nice. Nice gold. We got Shiftry Hyper. So we got Ultra Shiny GX. We have the Rowlet Shiny. Always love this little guy. Zygarde GX Shiny. Leafeon GX Shiny. Decidueye GX Shiny. And then Alola Ninetales Shiny. We have SM8. We got Celebi, Prism Star. I think people forget about these, but honestly, some of these are pretty nice, the Prism Stars. I like the Giratina. Honestly, there's a lot of good ones. If you go look through them, there's actually a lot of good ones of these, and they're decent Pokemon, so. We have, I think they were only like one in a box, too. I always like this one, too. I sold my last copy. When this comes back, I might keep this one if it's a 10. I don't know. I just always really I like this card. I think this is Professor Elm's lecture. It's been in numerous sets, especially since the beginning days. But, I mean, this one just, the color on this is so fantastic. I think when this one comes back, this will go into the collection. We got Suicune GX full art. I think this is Koga's Trap. Or Koga's, yeah, I think it's Koga's Trap. Full art. Paradise Conservation Area. I'm going to do a little zoom in. You got Lady in there hanging out. Kind of an interesting card. Definitely interesting they went all in on the golds on an SM. Oh, excuse me, even now. Yeah. Oh, SM9B, Full Metal Wall. I always remember this set just because I think this is some of the worst Blastoise art I've ever seen. Sodigy, I'm sorry, but I don't know, it's just a creepy Blastoise. And then honestly, the full art is no better. It's also the same artist. I think the full art's better than the regular one, but just a very weird Blastoise, in my opinion. Then we got the Hyper Air as well. We got Blastoise from Tag Bolt, SM9. Gengar Mimikyu GX, this is a really good one. Sabrina, I forget what exactly that is. Sabrina's something, but this is a pretty popular one right now. Well, it went spiking up in value and then back down, but it's still more expensive than what it used to be. But very nice full art. Got Magikarp and Wailord GX. Best combo ever for a tag team, in my opinion. Got the Hyper Air version as well. Shrine of Punishment. I always thought this was a great card. I just wish they would have put a Pokemon in this one. I think that should be like the stipulation for any of the golds. Obviously minus like the energies. But I think they should have to put a Pokemon in here. Like, I don't know, like Magmar here, like at the Shrine of Punishment. Wouldn't that be really cool or something? You know what I mean? Just standing there like, I don't know, I just think it'd be cool. Or Heatran maybe even too. Heatran GX. We got the Lily something. I don't know what the trainer name, but it's Lily. This one also spiked in value. Believe it or not, these trainer rares were actually 1 per box. So it's really not that crazy that this would be worth a decent amount. Just because, again, 1 per box. I mean, that's the same idea as like the Master Ball Hollows right now that are 1 per box. And the thing is, too, I mean, this isn't as rare to pull because there aren't as many, but there were various trainer rares in the set, too. So, I don't know. I think everybody likes to say, oh, it's just, you know, I don't know. This is a good card. It seriously is. It's not about being a waifu or whatever. I mean, look at Clefairy. Like, this card is, honestly, this is fantastic artwork. Like, this is, like, seriously what the hobby's about. I don't know. I just think people, I don't know. We won't go into it any further. I have my opinions. Everybody else has theirs. So I'm gonna keep grinding and doing my thing. We got Mew. We got Keldeo GX. Always thought this was kind of a weird Keldeo because like he's so small and his horn's so big. I don't know. Maybe I just haven't looked at Keldeo before. Maybe that's always how it is. I just kind of feel like the proportions are off on this one. Then we got the Keldeo Hyper. Probably one of the best basic GXs in the Sun and Moon era. The Vileplume, Erica's Vileplume GX. Well, it's not Erica's Vileplume, but Erica's hanging out in there. I don't know. I just always thought this was beautiful. The alt art is the same deal. Then we got Solgaleo and Lunala GX with Lily riding on the back there. Is Cosmog? Yeah, I was about to try and zoom in on the card just so you didn't see that wrong. I don't really see Cosmog. I don't know. All right, we have Dream League. That was Dream League too. Dream League Coughing. Always thought this was a good one. We got Glade with Wally hanging out. Acerola with Mimikyu. And then, is this Dawn with Piplup? I don't know, but... And there's Cyrus with the Weavile. This is a pretty big one too, but actually both these next ones. These blew up, came back down, but they're still way higher than what they used to be. We got this Lunala and Solgaleo GX alt art. Really good artwork. Again, it's not about it being a waifu. Like yeah, Lily's there, but I mean, this is actually a really good card. And this is a waifu. This technically is why. We got Lily's full force here. I remember picking these up. I probably picked these up for like $10 or something. Like back when Sun Moon came out. That was before the waifu boom. But just crazy how just things change and prices go up and things spike, come down. I mean, I don't know. The market's just a crazy place for sure. We got Power Plant. See, this is one of those things I said about the gold having the Pokemon. Hey, there's Voltorb. I mean, just little Easter egg there. You just Voltorb hanging out at the Power Plant. You know what I mean? There's another one too. It's like a gym, Koga's gym, something. I don't know. Trick Gym. I don't know. But there's one that has Mankey in it too, and I think that's cool. Again, I think that should be the stipulation for doing these gold secret rares. There should always be a Pokemon in it, and you know, put a couple Voltorbs in here. Put an Electrode over here, like you know, powering something. You know, go for it. Another waifu. We got Missy's Favor. This is, again, one of the culprits of the big spike and the regulation. Regulated? I don't know. I'm trying to use fancy words, but I'm not a fancy guy. So we got Mew and Mewtwo GX, full art. Miracle Twins. You might have heard my dog just yak. That's interesting. We got Latios full art. We have Aerodactyl full art. GX Hyper Rare. Never really cared for this one either. Kind of thought this was a weaker Hyper Rare. We got Venusaur and Snivy GX base. And we got the Blastoise and Piplup full art. Blastoise looking kind of creepy in this one too. I don't know why nobody wanted to do him justice back end, but it is what it is. Underrated Pokemon in my opinion. We got Flygon, we got the full art, and then we also got the Hyper Rare. I think Flygon's a fantastic Pokemon. I use Flygon in the games. We have Reverse Foil Blastoise. I think it's just Tag Team GX All Stars or something. Yeah. And then the same set here. We got Mew and Mewtwo. Great combo. Got the Jirachi full art. Trevenant and Dusknoir GX. Also kind of a great combo. Espeon and Deoxys full art. Again, another great combo. We got Red. Is it Red's Tactic? Or, no, excuse me, Blue's Tactic, I think. These are great. I should have kept a set of these, and I still might. I have, like, the red and the blue. I don't have green, which, unfortunately, green is, of course, the most expensive because it's the waifu. But I think the colors on these are so great. Tokia did such a good job on this. I might end up keeping a set of these at some point. That or getting raw copies and then maybe, like, putting them in, like, a three-way frame or something. Got the Hyper Rare Deoxys and Espeon GX. This is like Ash versus Team Rocket deck kit, I think, or something like that. We got the Backpack Rowlet, living his best life. Rockruff, and the same thing. My dog's now outside barking. Good. We have Vaporeon GX. This is like, they came in like decks. It was like Eevee and then the Evolution, but we got the Vaporeon and the Flareon, just missing the Jolteon then. We have Mewtwo GX. I actually can't remember what this one was from, even though I just obviously submitted it. But it's like, it's got the matte finish. It's not like the hollow finish that the regular one is. We have Detective Pikachu, Creepy Greninja, Creepy Mr. Mime, Ghost Riding the Whip, and then we got Creepy Mewtwo GX. Next up, we got the Alolan Vulpix. I can't remember what release this was, but I always thought this was a good card. And then the same thing with this one. I can't remember the release, but really pretty hollow. These are actually probably worth a decent amount compared to, you know, most of the regular hollow promos. I don't know. SM's starting to gain some value and traction for sure. We have Royal Mask. I think this one's kind of slept on. I always thought this was a cool card because the Charizard entryway mouth thing in the back. And then actually I never zoomed in on the crowd here. Who's hanging out back there? Huh. It's cool. It's cool when you zoom in like that and you see stuff that you never really noticed before when you look at the card. But kind of a cool card, honestly. We have Marshadow GX. This is like a Pokemon Center prize or something. I can't remember, but it's got the Pokeball stamp, which is nice. Garbodor or Garbodor, whichever you want to call him. This is like a GX Battle Boost promo, I think, or something like that. But man, really cool one. Guzma Gym Challenge promo, reverse foil. Whalmer from Gym, a Gym promo. We got Professor Elm's Lecture. This one, I can't remember what this is from, but this is a really good one too. Might keep this one too when it comes back. We got Slowpoke. Cynthia, another Gym reverse. I think this is Blaine's Quiz Rally, or is that the release? Blaine's Quiz, I don't know, something like that. This kind of cool one too. I mean, this goes along if you're a Gen 1 guy, with Blaine being like a kind of a weirdo, like making you pass tests and going through trickery to get in the gym or whatever. I don't know, but he's doing his thing. Is this Caracosta GX? I think that's what it is, but Pokemon that people don't really talk about or definitely get slept on, but it actually is a good Pokemon. We got Celebi here, Coral promo, really beautiful card. Armored Mewtwo, SMP promo. Yeah, SMP. Of course it's SMP. That's what we're dealing with. And then we got the Mewtwo Returns Charizard as well. I mean, they're back-to-back. I think it's 365. This is 366. I can't remember what the release is on this one. We got Chikorita here, and there's actually a Meowth and a Litten, where like you see the Meowth from its perspective, and then the Chicoria and the Littner behind it, and then same thing with the Litten, etc., etc. It's kind of cool. I like when they do stuff like that. They usually do it a couple times every promo run. Gym promo again here. We got Glaceon. We have How. This is an extra Battle Day promo. Always thought this was really good with the Raichu. 7-Eleven Pikachu. We got a gym promo, Alolan Raichu surfing on its own tail. Always thought that was cool. Tag Bolt Charizard here. And then we have Torkoal with, is this Flannery? It's from Dream League. I don't know. But yeah, so that about does it, guys. That's 100 cards, 100 SM cards going in today. They'll be back in probably like 2 months, and you'll see them when they're graded. So yeah, a lot of good stuff from this era. I think you notice when you start going through it like that and kind of slow down. But yeah, as always, like, subscribe, comment down below, or don't. But either way, I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.